It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Play host to the Golden State Warriors. Paul George. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Westbrook. Off the mark. No good. It's Golden State basketball. Knocks it down from mid-range. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws a defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here's Curry with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen.
Watch that cutter.
Green. Oklahoma City's got it. George. Tough matchup against Durant. Ferguson. Probing the defense. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curry into the front court. Down 2. To Cousins. And Draymond Green throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Ferguson. Now Adams down low. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Curry to Durant. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
George to Westbrook. Down to Adams. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner here won't go. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
To Green. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Has a look. Just off the mark. To Curry. Green. Thompson gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
New blood coming in for both sides. Westbrook into the front court. Down 5. Oh, Russell Westbrook. First couple didn't go. That one is true. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Baseline drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Curry. Now that's a contest. Markieff Morris against the KG veteran Iguodala. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Curry into the front court. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Cousins to Thompson. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Strong finisher, Paul George.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Durant across the timeline. Shot clock off as they look for a go-ahead bucket. Down a point. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry against Markieff Morris. Missed it. How'd that not go down? So we're through one at Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
OKC ball. It's Westbrook. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Durant with the basketball up top. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. They love this hustle. And this will get out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Curry. Kevin Durant swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Warriors come up with it. To Cousins. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head him.
Russell Westbrook takes aim at Steph Curry. Driving right to the basket. Gets to the basket and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Has a chance. Shot by Westbrook off the mark. Off the assist. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Billy Donovan making some moves at this point in the game. Curry down the three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
George, that's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Draymond Green, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And finishes strong.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. And a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
George with a shot, no good. To Thompson. Curry knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
George matched up with Durant. To Schroeder. Shot from the lane won't go. Draymond Green. Huge block. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Curry, deep right corner. Gets a look, can't hit. Paul George curling inside, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Kevin Durant has it.
Check up, let's go.
Here comes the screen. Durant, down low Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Green to the basket, but the shot won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated. By me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Big man, Steven Adams. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Straight on three, at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Curry has it. Here comes the screen. Curry. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
Hey, I got mine. Y'all get yours.
Green to Thompson.
Cutter,
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Curry. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there by Curry.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Curry with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Sets him up. Cousins. Curry. And the rebound taken by Grant. Slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Steph Curry matched up with Ferguson to Thompson. From the painted area, won't go down. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Has a look. Yes, Klay Thompson. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oklahoma City ball. Russell Westbrook takes aim at Steph Curry. To George. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Down low.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Time to shuffle things up. Here's Curry with it up top. They lead it by 14. Here comes the screen. Curry. And the rebound taken in by Adams. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Adams. With a drop step. Big man, Steven Adams. 4 out of 7.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And the Thunder with the rebound. Westbrook with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Ferguson to Adams. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Warriors have the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Curry. And it's rebounded by Adams. Ferguson. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Adams. George. Yes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Whoa, gets to the rim and they'll count the basket.
Like
2 steps or 5 steps. I don't know, Jay. It looked good.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
George, defended by Kevin Durant. To Cousins. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 for 7.
Good shot.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Adams to Paul George. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Warriors basketball.
Pick up, pick up.
And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Here comes the screen. Steph Curry, guarded by Russell Westbrook.
Hey, match up, match up, match up. Lock up, lock up. Here you go.
Russell Westbrook powers it through. Durant, guarded by Schroeder. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Warriors with the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball game.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot.
George. Count the bucket for 2.
Get your money, man.
4-2. The assist from number 13.
Warriors have the basketball. Iguodala, tough matchup against George. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Durant. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Curry to bring it up. Leads 3. To Durant. Thompson to Cousins. Steven Adams able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Match up, match up.
George defended by Kevin Durant. Curling inside. Adams to George. 5 on the shot clock. PG lets it fly. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Klay Thompson against the former MVP.
Shots up.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Golden State at the controls. The drive right to the basket. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. To Schroeder. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Curry throws it up. 3-second violation. Westbrook with it. Leads one. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
It's Golden State basketball. Steph Curry, defended by Steven Adams. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Schroeder to Westbrook. And he'll go to the foul line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. And he makes them both.
It's me, I got it.
DeMarcus Cousins looking good. 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
It's PG for 2. He shoots. Off the mark. Cousins to Curry. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
George matched up with Durant. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Durant against George. Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. To Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
2-point shot for Curry. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His team up by 7. Count it.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually